Hello and welcome. I'm going to be putting two coins together again. I'm not too sure at all what they're going to be. I went to ZCL because it's got extreme volatility, which is something I admire. Now, interesting here on the weekly. Oh, this is going to be interesting because of the rally on here after this slow, volatile band flattening out kind of sense, because it's not nonsense. Yes, sense. What's the opposite of non? And then whatever that is, add the word sense to it. So that's the opposite of nonsense. Okay, back to the band. Maybe it'll correct through. And in a spot like this, so yeah, wait till it goes to like 82 for a clear break above. Oh, it's got to go like 150% more. That's like nothing. If this fails, see weakness at around like 25. Okay, so we're probably going to at least go down to about maybe like 7, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000 conservative. That is really weak move. If all it would do from this point on is lose 3.3 times its value. Oh, and yeah, and getting above here at 87, well, maybe we can start talking about going to 460, 5x moves. And that's just a conservative lower high move on here. Monthly chart on this, and there's not much to it, but it is resisting falling from this. And well, to me, if this, I think as these markets roll on, some of them are going to go to nothing. This might be one of them. I don't know. But for this, I want to focus on new coins instead. And on Bittrex, now for a lot of these coins, there's a star on like all of them. I've already sorted them by new, which means that they're not available for U.S. citizens. I'm not in the United States, so I can technically trade these. 0.28 volume, I don't even want to consider that. Let's take a look at BORA. What I have done is I've deposited $150 worth of Litecoin, 1.9 something, and I want to put two together. Not going to put another single penny on either coin because once it's in, it's in. I mean, these are the newest coins, hour term time frame. You can see a little bit where orders are in place. So is there just even just a trade against Bitcoin back and forth, 1692? Not bad. I mean, you might get a little bit of bidding wars and miss your bids here and there, but this was a move up to 1670, back down to 1473 again. I want to focus on better volume than 8. VBK. Let's take a look at that now. Okay, it's new and it's been falling. What kind of range are we talking? 1340 up to 1440. Overall, I guess the daily time frame won't have too much yet, so let's look at the 4 for now. Hasn't had great movements, at least as of yet. 1658 up to 1834. The overall move is like from, well, we won't count these 3 days, but from the time it settled in at 22, it ended up losing almost half its value from that point. And in just a quick period of time. So these things can go at any time, too. That's a couple of them already did that I was looking at like weeks ago. I'm like, man, maybe I should just take two of them. So give me some ideas of two coins, and they're going to be on Bittrex because what I've done again, I've sent 1.9x Litecoin. I'll sell it for Bitcoin, and then I'll take that Bitcoin with half of it. I'll buy one coin, and with the other half, I'll buy the other. From that point, I'll trade the two together, see what I can do in the game. And one of the things that I've done before, and this is why I thought about doing this idea, like playing poker. I don't do this often. Maybe I've done this 7, 8, 9, 10 times in my life, where I'm at a casino or at some sort of game. A real game. I mean, for whatever low stakes, I've done it more. But playing poker without looking at my hand, I I'm pretty good at it. Where I'll three bet, four bet, really playing myself to make it so that hey, I mean they'd know I've no idea. They would think I got ways I can pretend to look at it, but I don't. And yeah, I'd just raise here, and it would do good because I understand the format. So I understand the format of this trading game. Just see what happens within it because once I put this risk in, it's not going to cost me anything more. Because once I buy one, I'm gonna or sell one, I'm gonna do it for the other kind of deal. Really put the ratios in. And probably put some like insane big orders for where they come. So if I can see anything like the aid coin for those big moves, I want to play on it. ORBS is next. It's got very good volume, so that is good. So that's already passing the test. Now, as far as its move on the 4 hour, you had a low of 478, rising up to 573. I guess that's what you're going to get with high volume is lower volatility. But there probably isn't too much here on the daily. No, it's just started off going down. Any type of fun moves on the hourly? Okay, just even this push is 521 up to 534. And the volatility can come later in the future, but yeah, I'm not too really concerned on that. Let's look at, is that PI or PJ? It's P chain. Alrighty then. Okay, low in here. We got a range at 259, mainly up to 278. It has made it up to 290. Interesting volume here. Somebody put a big order in and someone else took it. Let's pass on this. Maybe. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to definitely take two. I just don't know what two I'm going to do. So I'm definitely going to look forward to your comments down below. 8.9. I don't even want to touch 8 volume. The Toronto subway system, the TTC. Toronto Transit. I can remember when it was $3 on two directions to go on the subway in Toronto. But that's not what this is. It's just when I see a name like this, so it becomes easy to. Nice move, memorize. And even this one's pretty standard. Okay, this is a 4 hour. 16. I mean, this looks very solid right now. A pretty decent buy entry spot, I would think. Decent. I mean, it's retested this low. Yeah, maybe it goes down to 17. And well, this one's got the top dog leader, if you will. I'm not going to buy it right now, but I like this one. I like it. Basically, you get on Union Station. You take the Yonge Street block up to like say I don't know Dundas. Then you got the College Station, Wellesley, up to Bloor. I didn't go north of Bloor too much. I did live once right beside, about a 90-second walk from the DuPont station on the TTC. And what I found interesting was if I had like an 8 a.m. class, here I was walking around the corner, not going in the subway, but just turning right where I would normally get on the subway, and see everybody getting off of one because it's 8 o'clock. It's like 7:45, 7:50 in the morning, and I'm thinking, man, these guys were getting on the subway, and I was still in bed because I could literally like, okay, it's 8 o'clock class. I'll get up at 7:30 because I could do it. I don't know why I'm talking about that because of the TTC, and I used to live near one. And I used to also live close to the College Station as well. So what's next after this? We got AERGO. Big volume. Okay, nice. You don't got too many of these in the cryptos. Right here, the insane buy order fell. A low of 59.70 when it opened at 95. And then you got this sell in here. Not bad. It's started at 37. Buyers were very interested in this from the start. Unlike the first few that I shown, where sellers were interested in getting out. And it's been holding this move. Like we got this level of resistance 99, we got 7,000. So breaking down below here, we're looking to go to this point. As far as an entry position, not the worst of times. I suppose if you want to just, I mean, you'd pay 85.50 for it to have a clear break above this because after you have this big rally that comes back down, spends a few periods on the lows, and then breaks down and is resisting this area of support, even still right now. And within the like 16, 18 periods it's doing this, we see how it looks like it's trying to break out, but It's probably the second best at TTC right now. Okay, let's look at CRO. And again, all of these got the star, so that means you cannot trade it in the States. Okay, we have a low of 920, a high of 21. That's solid. And after that high, it's correcting relatively well because you have your four whatever candle down, nothing out of the normal there, or at very normal there rather. That would have been easier to say in the first place. And then this is interesting because you got this next wave lower after two green candles up, about a 20% correction, and then just bringing it down. But quickly they bring it back up to where that 20% correction is, making about a 30% correction, which is the retracement from this low to this high. And whatever it is, that's just whatever. The fact that it's now holding this level of support that was resistance. Big level, 1675, getting above there, of course. And that will conclude the video. Just a quick Bitcoin update. Hey, it looks like this hour, and it's almost complete with 5 minutes left. But this thing looks like it might be ready to get going. Hopefully, we have a good Monday day. Maybe this thing get to 54, 56, work its way to 63. But it's going to do what it's going to do, and I look forward to the comments for any type of coins on Bittrex you might think could be interesting, and I could just follow it through for several, well, throughout the days and weeks following. Take care. Bye bye.